warning. Every one of you listening to my voice, tell the world. Tell this to everybody wherever they are. Watch the skies everywhere. Keep looking. Keep watching the skies.
I hate it when it does that. Hate it. Hate it. Now I got to play my intro. Gosh darn it. Where's mine? Where's mine? Where is mine? Hold on. Here we go. Play. Come on, like, play.
Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
On. Why don't I turn my mic on? Yeah, I'm on mute. Yeah. Jeez, Tim.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Hey.
What are you doing, Tim?
I'm joking.
Hey guys, how are you? Getting used to the new board. What we're gonna have to do tonight is we are going to be doing a sound check. Did you break the chair already?
Brand new.
My God. There shouldn't be an echo tonight. There should not be an echo. And let's bring Tim in here so that way he can join in, have some fun. Hold on. There we go.
What's up?
What up?
What up?
What up? Should not be an echo. Shouldn't be anything like that. Good. Hey, Alaska's greatest athlete is here.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. So we're going to be coming back fully interview-wise on Monday. And it's going to be very, very good. So what we're going to be doing tonight is I literally got to sit through a 3-hour show tonight. Okay, so we're going to be hanging out for the next 3 hours. We're not going to be talking in front of you the whole time because what we do need to do is we do need to be able to finish setting up. There's so much shit in here right now.
That's an understatement, man.
Dude, I didn't realize how much I had gathered, and we got rid of a lot.
Yeah, you did get rid of a lot. And again, you know what? You're not a hoarder, but you have so many cool little knickknacks and everything is super cool. And that's the problem. It's like, okay, we have to retire you. Sorry.
We've added Axl Rose back. I don't know why.
It's sagging axle.
Start with me.
Hey, it's a mechanics term. You don't want to sagging axle.
There we go. There we go. And we got the behind Tim, we got the SOR logo. So the first timeout comes at 9:06. So we're going to write this down. So let's just get ready for it, because this is how we start.
This is how we do.
You know what song I couldn't get out of my head this afternoon?
No, was it the one you were singing last night?
Which one?
I'm not going to do it. Just tell me.
Oh, that stupid My Name is Luca song.
Oh, no. What floor do you live on?
Oh, God. I was absolutely kicking my ass tonight for that, because nobody should do that to themselves. Nobody. I think what I have to do is I have to point this speaker more towards you.
Okay.
Because it's bouncing like right towards, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting a little bit of hollowness on this side.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so that just loaded. So we got 25 seconds.
Time to start the radio and podcast side.
Yeah. Don't forget you can shop at our Spaced Out Radio store. Why, Tim?
Because we have no ugly swag.
No ugly swag at the SOR store. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Are you ready to hear your mystic voice of the night?
It's time to wake up.
He's here. Shush. Be quiet. He's ready for you to listen. Let's point our ears towards the little cabin in the woods, where together, my friends, we own the night. It's time for Spaced Out Radio with Dave Scott.
From the mountains of central British Columbia to you listening around the world, this, my friends, is Spaced Out Radio. I am your host, Dave Scott, sitting in the captain's chair at SLR headquarters. We welcome you to tonight's show on our terrestrial America, digitally on every major podcast network. Our website, spacedoutradio.com. We have a plethora of features for you. Rock out to Bumblefoot, read the Newswire, check out that swag as well. You follow us on X at Spaced Out Radio, Instagram at Spaced Out Radio Show, and on Patreon in the Space Travelers Club. Tonight's show is brought to you by Chive Charities. Help make the world 10% happier by visiting Chive Charities today. You can find them on our website. All right, so we got to bring. Is it music drowning me out?
It just got that edge of muddiness where you and the music meet, and the music's trying to beat you out of it.
So how do I bring Radio DJ down?
Bringing me down.
Okay. So fired good. Too loud.
Some would say plethora. Okay, Mothman.
So let me try this again here for a second. So let's go like this. Play that.
Are you ready to hear your mystic voice of the night?
It's time to wake up.
He's here. Shush. Be quiet. He's ready for you to listen. Let's point our ears towards the little cabin in the woods, where together, my friends, we own the night. It's time for Spaced Out Radio with Dave Scott.
From the mountains of central British Columbia to you listening around the world, this, my friends, is Spaced Out Radio. I am your host, Dave Scott, sitting in the captain's chair of SOR headquarters. We welcome you. Is that better? Okay. I figured out how to do that. Okay, so we're good there. Grant was like this. I put him on and he didn't even realize it. All of a sudden he gets the deer in the headlights look.
Don't worry.
Grant Baker. Baker.
You caught there too, man. He said last the time I was sitting in my place, I had my middle finger up and Dave got me on.
Okay, so I'm not really hearing this,
Right? Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
there. I think we got to try and move away a little bit. All right. How you doing, Granty Baker?
Good, my man. I was literally just teasing you in the green room, just kind of having fun, and I did not expect that until I looked up and I saw myself. I was like, oh crap.
Oh, little Granty Baker.
Yes.
Coming right there would be perfect, Tim. Yeah. All right. That'll be good. What do you think of the new setup?
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
I love the graphics on the TV in the background.
Yeah. Okay. Can you talk for a second, Grant?
Yeah, so the one cool thing about the background that you have, besides the Ace of Spades t-shirt, is the Bigfoot light up wall thing hanger that you have. I take it the whole thing lights up, not just the perimeter.
I can barely
hear that. Yeah.
And you do have the new cryptid cartoon book in the background. That's
amazing. Still part one. I got to get the second one. I got to get the second one yet.
I'm still waiting to get it myself. I haven't. Is it on Amazon?
All right. Let's see here. All right. Grant, you want to talk for a minute?
Absolutely. So on today's news of Spaced Out Radio, for anybody that wants to know where you can get our swag, please visit spacedoutradio.com/shop, because our swag is amazing and it is not ugly, folks. Our swag is not ugly. So for anybody that wants to catch a newswire or anything else, visit spacedoutradio.com or go to our archives on YouTube/Spaced Out Radio.
Thank you. Just for people in our chat room, just so you know, we acknowledge what happened earlier today with Charlie Kirk. It was disgusting. It was vile. It doesn't matter which side of the ledger you sit on politically. A man was assassinated today, and it was horrible. And, a wife lost a husband, 2 young children lost their father. And it was horrible. It was a horrible, horrible day for everything. And so the one thing that I do want to remind all of you is the beautiful part about Spaced Out Radio is we are non-political, number one. And number two, we are just, we hurt along with all of our American friends. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're Democrat. Okay. It was horrible today. It was a horrible, horrible day, and especially following up on the 24th anniversary tomorrow of 9/11. But the one thing that I just want to remind everybody in our chat rooms is this is a politically free zone, okay? And this is a time for you to come in and just escape. Laura Dominguez, if non-political, don't comment. I have to comment. Okay. So my job as a journalist is to comment. Okay. And we always have new people coming into the room, which means that they need to understand that this is a political free zone, number one. And number two, that we are acknowledging it and not ignoring what happened. Okay, but we just want everybody to everybody's a little charged up today, and we just want everybody to know that we do understand what is going on. There's a lot of people hurting today from it. Okay, a lot of people hurting on both sides, and it was tragic. It was horrible. But when you come here, this is the last time I'm going to mention it. when you come here, I want you guys in our chat room and people listening know that we're going to get into some fun topics. We're building the studio tonight. That's what we are doing. That is the goal. We're doing a sound check here with everything. And we just want to be able to erase your brains for a little bit and just be a part of it. Just enjoy. All right. 9/11 triggers me because I was working in a newsroom when it happened.
Yeah.
Okay. And I had the horrible opportunity to tell somebody that 2 of his friends died on that day. And it was not a good day for me as a journalist. So I just want you to know that I do feel horrible today. I will feel horrible tomorrow. I don't care about the politics in it. What I care about is the people. Okay. And to all of our American listeners, from a Canadian point of view, Tim may, I'll let Tim say his thing here in a minute, but, we love you. America, you guys have a few flaws, just like every country does. We do up here in Canada as well. But I love America. I do. I love the USA. And you guys have something way more special than what you know down there. Way more special than what you know. And I absolutely, every time I go to the United States, I absolutely love it. I love the people. I love the diversity. I love the cultures. I love the cities. I love everything. I don't like, size of the plates, because when you go to a restaurant, because the plates are much larger, and I end up getting real fat down there. Okay. But America, I love you. I love you guys so much. And tonight I'm spreading love. I'm not talking anything else. Tonight I want to love, and I want to show my love for what I think, no offense, is the second greatest nation in the world, because I'm a Canadian first and foremost, and I absolutely love being a Canadian, but America's a 1A to me. I have family there. I have most of our listeners are from there. I have a lot of friends there, including the majority of our SOR team is from the United States. We are borderless here. And I just want to say, I feel your pain for those who are very hurting today. I feel it. But I'm sending love, you guys. Do I love you more than Taco Bell? You know what? Silent listen. I will actually tell the truth, and I will say, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That is true.
Taco Bell may be my weakness, but I love the United States of America. I do. There's a reason, guys, whether you like Texas or not, there's a reason why I wear a Texas hat and you don't see me wearing a Canadian hat. Not that I'm not proud of Canadian. I know, but I got the Canadian flag right here, right there, but I love you guys. I don't care what state you're from, what your weird accent is, because every state has a weird accent,
We don't.
No, we don't. Okay. But the one thing about the Republic is the Republic will always survive, and you'll survive this. You survive 24 years after 9/11. Hard to believe it's 24 years. And you know what? Let's just bring some peace here and love.
Exactly.
If we could do that. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. God bless America. Timmy?
Man, you know what? Sometimes I'm just double check. I can see the board now. Sorry. You know what? Sometimes less is more, Dave. And without just reiterating what Dave said, I think that he has hit the nail on the head. And I stand with Dave on everything that he said. And yeah, we love you. And it was, we're not on the radio. It was a shitty day. That was just a shitty move. And yeah, Dave said it all. I'm
I got to get used to Mute buttons. They actually work. They actually work.
They do.
So
I love you all. I love you all. And you know, I don't like Grant right now.
Dude, I was just gonna tell everybody I love them all, and you stopped me and said I love you all, and I'm like, this guy.
I'm not happy with Grant right now.
Why is that, Dave?
Grant, why am I not happy?
I don't have a mustache.
Oh, no lip blade.
No lip
Oh,
blade.
lip blade. Yeah, he's lipped out. He's
I
lipped out.
had to do the. I mean, look at my abs, for crying out loud. Look at these things. Yeah. No one saw the wrinkles.
Right. So great show tonight, Grant. Great show.
Yeah.
By the way, I did want to say something before we go. I had one of my Canadian insiders message me first thing this morning and says, what do you think about the video from Yemen?
Yeah, man.
I hope he didn't erase the conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. What'd you think?
Okay. Let's see if it's here. All right.
Dude, I watched that video like 30 times.
I know, right? I didn't. I was at work
Okay.
today.
I was at work too.
I know that's what
A lot of bathroom breaks.
I have my own office, so the door closes every once in a while.
The one thing that he told me that I didn't know is when you get, he called it a balloon. He believes it's a balloon.
Okay.
Okay. And he believes that it might be something like a quartz-based silica or polymers coated in graphene. And apparently, balloon technology is becoming very, very important to the militaries for a number of reasons.
Oh.
It's cheap.
Well, yeah.
When it's over water with the winds, it moves really fast. It's silent. If something happens to it,
It disappeared.
it disappears.
Right.
So why fire a Hellfire missile at it? Okay, so let's get to that point. I asked him that. Why
Yeah.
fire a Hellfire missile at, not a whistle, a missile.
Whistle.
And what he stated was that it's because when you're in an area where you're in a battle zone, and that whole Middle East is a battle zone.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Okay. There is a lot of tension where one hand isn't talking to the other. So let's say this is let's just be hypothetical for a second. Let's say this is a CIA balloon. Okay.
Yeah.
The Navy or the Army or the Air Force whoever fired that Hellfire missile, which is air to ground. So you got air to air and you got ground to air and air to ground.
Yeah.
So this would be air to ground or ground to air.
Right.
Okay. That group may have been in a threat situation. So let's say it was a Navy battleship. Okay, even though they don't have battleships, let's say it was a Navy frigate or whatever.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I apologize to our naval listeners. I'm not good with maritime boats and everything.
The jargon.
Okay, so the way he put it was, if let's say you're on USS Tim, okay, and I'm sitting here on USS Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. And Grant is on USS Grant. Okay. And let's say Grant is a CIA ship.
Okay.
And they're monitoring that area with these balloons.
Okay.
Okay. So they set the balloons free. Now, Grant may be 60 miles to the west.
Sure.
Okay. But the balloon caught the weather pattern with the wind and was going. Now, Grant being CIA may not let USS Tim know that they're working in the area. So because they're in a battle position to be ready for anything, and all of a sudden they see this strange thing coming their way, all of a sudden they have to react, because sometimes it's easier to react and ask for forgiveness rather than see a giant hole inside a ship, a $1 billion ship, and that's now going to the bottom of the ocean. Okay. So that is the example that was given to me today. Now, this is okay. So another thing, and people will hate me for saying this, but I'm going to say it again. This is UAP, not UFO. Big difference. This is a UAP. And a balloon isn't strong enough to cause an explosion from a Hellfire missile.
No, the Hellfire missile would just go right through it and not even know it was there, unless there was some sort of, if it knew it was at its target and blew up when it hit or when it got to that mark. But Hellfire missiles, and I just read about it tonight, that they don't do that. They're actually very small missiles, by the way. They're only 5.5, 6 feet long, and with a 20-pound warhead. And this one, according to other people that have talked about this,
it's kind of like Tim, by the way, 5.5, 6 feet long with a 20-pound warhead.
Oh, lucky ladies!
Look at the size of that melon.
I'm a bobblehead.
I took that completely different, but
I know. So did I. I was with you on that, Grant.
Let's move on.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yes, meanwhile, back at the ranch, Hellfire missiles. This one actually was reported not to have a warhead or any type of explosive on the end of it.
That would be interesting if that was confirmed.
Well, you know, Google, it's always confirmed.
Right. So my record of UAP versus UFO is still stellar at 100%. I got a good batting average.
Well, with that beard, I don't think you can miss.
You know what, Grant? In Vegas for my birthday weekend, on our fan party. Okay, people, if you're coming to Vegas with us for the fan party, it will be May 21st to 25th. Don't know the location. The only thing we do know is that Merle will not be booking the hotel.
No, booking the hotel from Merle.
No, Merle is not allowed to book the hotel.
Which one did he do last time?
The New Orleans.
The Orleans.
The Orleans, yes.
Here we were all young, hot, and looking buff and ready to party. And literally, it was a bunch of geriatric men and prostitutes in that hotel.
Must have been Dave. I know felt a little silly because he brought his skinny jeans, but
I totally did.
I would have brought my Superman suit.
Right. So we May 21st to 25th, we're going back to Vegas. If enough people tell us they're going, we will do a live show. If we keep getting the audience that we've got the last couple of years, we will not be doing a live show. So if you're coming and you say you're coming, and I will tell you this, I will not even charge for it.
Whoa.
Okay. I will not even charge for it. If we do a live show, I will not even charge for it.
Okay.
But it'll be a $1,400 donation.
Yeah.
$1,400 a piece. All right. No, but seriously, we will find a better hotel. We're going to have some fun. I want everybody to come and hang out with us. Merle is going to be there. Tim's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Minimus, are you going to be there? Or are you going to be at home?
Let's see. That's what month?
May.
So hold on.
21 to 25. You're not making it.
Well, the thing is, I'm doing months because I will be having a baby, and
you can tell by those abs.
Yes, my wife may be having the baby for me, and I'm just looking at months, so he'll be 6 months old by that point. So I should be able to make it. Should be able to make it.
That's enough time for Grant to escape. Okay, I've had enough. 6 months. I gotta go.
Yeah.
When do you do?
It's let's see. I think October 23rd. Ooh, that's cool.
And hold that thought.
Hold on. Okay, fired. Good.
Welcome to Spaced Out Radio, where all your dreams of you. Oh, sorry.
I got to sit through all of these. I have to.
You're nuts.
I have to.
I know you do.
I don't have a choice.
Or you could just leave it running. Watch it.
No, because
Mm-hmm.
I have control.
You know, when Dave's laughing at somebody behind their back, he just folds his beard up and just laughs.
Look at this. Dude. I can create like a Wilford Brimley mustache.
And you got rid of the diabetes.
Oh no, that is awesome.
Somebody take a picture of that.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Here, take a picture of
That's right.
Look, it's my Wilford Brimley mustache. No diabetes here.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Gotcha. Oh, you just wait until I edit that one, bud. Hold on.
No doubt.
5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
I'll give you 5 minutes. That's not a problem.
I'm Wilford Brimley.
Who the hell are you? You know, Wilford Brimley, he always looked old.
Yeah.
Like we're older than Wilford Brimley when he hit the movie scene in the 80s.
I know.
We're older than him. You're really older than him.
Oh, yeah. I'm like easily triple his age.
Oh, man. Right?
What do we got going on here? Now I got messages popping in.
Who's messaging you? Like we're playing here. Okay, studio set up. Now we just got to do the Wall of Fame.
Wall of Fame.
Do we want to put up Marvin? See, that's okay. Okay, so
yes.
when I speak close, it goes echoey. But if I speak here, it's not echoey.
Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah, I'm hearing my voice through here.
Well, yeah. Understandably.
Yeah.
But I can't hear it at all. So
Why?
I can hear your voice, but I can't hear any echo. Like you sound
Okay.
fantastic. You should be reading like a Game of Thrones novel to everybody. Something. Just
Here we go.
Dave's got a book of poetry.
Oh,
I do have books of poetry. I like poetry. I do. My favorite poet, Leonard Cohen.
He's awesome.
Oh.
He was awesome. Well, he is awesome. But
All right. All right.
this guy. His and the poems that Dave's into is Roses are Red. My name is Dave. This poem makes sense. Microwave.
That's terrible.
it's a haiku.
Erica, I'm 52. Tim is 96.
That's right. 96.
And I'm
God,
20.
there's people coming downstairs.
I know.
How will they get into the studio, man?
They can't. They have to wait in the lobby while reception takes care of it.
All right.
All right.
There's the door. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's coming through?
You know.
I don't know. There's a really hot piece of ass at my door. Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
You're Dave.
I'm Dave.
Hi.
Hi, Dave.
No, these are the Daves. Ooh, tip of the hats.
Ooh.
It's dark in here.
Yeah, but it looks good.
There's some ambiance.
It's ambiance. Yes, it's ambiance. Oh my god, it looks good.
We're live.
Oh no.
Yeah, you bugger.
Grant's showing his boobs right now.
Come look.
All right, so 9:30. Be there in a sec. Oh, you're right there still.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought you had left.
Oh, well, I'm gonna leave. Love you
Oh.
guys.
You're hanging out with us. You're stuck with us.
Oh, okay.
Did the wife give you the stink eye or what?
Oh, that was like 20 minutes ago, bud.
Yeah. Get over it.
No, we don't get Uber Eats up here in the Boo. And there is no Taco Bell in the Boo.
Mm-mm.
It's Miss Taco Bell. that
Somebody
just showed
was teasing that they were building a KFC to Taco Bell.
Yeah, they are.
Where?
Up by McDonald's when they put the little mall in. And there's a new Mexican restaurant, Williams Lake. I had it today. Hasta la vista.
So for everybody that can't see behind the scenes, that was the pants of the family.
Jeremy Jones says, have to go shoot the food yourself out there. I went tonight.
Yeah, you did.
I got nothing. Didn't see one. Saw three does. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right, I really do have to go. Love you guys.
Are you ready to hear your mystic voice of the night?
It's time to wake up.
He's here. Shush. Be quiet. He's ready for you to listen. Let's point our ears towards the little cabin in the woods, where together, my friends, we own the night. It's time for Spaced Out Radio with Dave Scott.
Little brother has taken control, shoveling dirt in every hole. Predators to condemn your soul, watching you and watching me. We're all connected but separated, misunderstood and so frustrated. A million armies of one have invaded, watching you and watching me. We live behind glass curtains and act like nothing's wrong. Soon you will belong. I know you're out there somewhere. We've watched you for so long. Wait for you to fall. We'll expose you all. I know you're out there somewhere. Watching me. Little brother wants to make headlines, be immortalized.
Right. All right. All right, guys. Give me a few minutes here. I'll be right back. Oh, God. How the hell did all this shit
Yeah, I gotta go.
We'll be right back.
Chihuahuas everywhere. God, this will be. Yeah, we'll move shit out. All right. Here we're back. It's dark in here. It really is dark in here.
Well,
but it looks good on camera.
It does.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. What
do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think I'm happy today. I'm happy with the way this is going. I mean, these are minor technical snafus that we got to get organized. Well, thank you, Susan Ahern. Thank you. Appreciate you. Tim Mothman and his goatee will be in Vegas, which reminds me, I got to message Jim here.
Mr. Jim frickin' Goodall?
Yeah. Oh, you want to throw that? All right. Let's message Jim.
Jim.
All right, let's go to Jim.
Erica Stover. Is that what you're eating right now?
Is she eating Taco Bell?
Chipotle. I can never say that word.
Chipotle.
Thank you. Steak burrito bowl.
Oh,
that sounds good. Dave, after eating those chips, anything happen?
No. I felt great this morning.
There you go. In the studio was wondering.
It'll be.
You know what I think would be really good right now? Like, I mean,
what's that?
Just to improve the studio?
Huh.
I think if we put a little couch here, right where I'm sitting.
We could.
I'm thinking, I can just lean back and
you're breaking the fucking chair. It's brand new.
I'm not breaking the fucking chair.
Jesus.
It's a good chair.
You are dangerous.
I know, but I could like lay on the couch and just like, that'd be awesome.
Where am I now?
In your
That's
studio.
why I'm screwed up.
Oh, that's not the only reason.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. We want to cast a couch in here. Oh, God.
Leave the black light alone.
In the studio says, I just felt sorry for his butthole. No, my butthole's fine. My butthole's fine. It's all good. I promise you. Oh, Lunico, thank you for that great. What's a film that genuinely had you guys crying your little hearts out?
Crying?
What dreams may come? Let's see here. So I'm a little different on this because I don't watch a lot of movies.
Me either.
Okay, but I will say this. I actually got emotional. I wouldn't say cry, but I got really emotional in Field of Dreams.
Okay.
I also, at the end.
Okay.
As silly as this one may sound, I got real emotional because it reminded me of my childhood when in 2008, the Transformers movie came out.
Okay.
Because that felt really good. Like it was like when I saw Optimus Prime all of a sudden transform, like I literally was crying. Toy Story 3. Yes, Paramarv. Toy Story 3, where Andy gives away his toys.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I know.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And did you know one of the conspiracy theories around Toy Story was, do you remember Jessie in Toy Story 2?
Yeah.
Who was given away by the girl?
Yes.
Many believe that was Andy's mom. It's a conspiracy theory.
What? Okay.
Top Gun Maverick got me going. I'm not gonna lie, I shed a few tears during Top Gun Maverick. Just the reminiscing, because the movie Top Gun came out when I was 1986, and I wanted to be a fighter pilot real bad even before that.
Yeah.
And so I got like real jacked up
I
on
was
that
too old
movie.
to be a fighter pilot.
Dude,
back
you were
then.
like 58 when that movie came
Nice.
out.
That's right.
Uh-huh. So
Emotional.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head. I think that, I mean, it's probably not the only one, but the one that comes to mind, I think I was watching with the kids when The Lion King came out.
Yeah.
That fucked me over.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not on the air. That's right. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, that screwed me up. I was like sitting there with my daughter, and she was like this big, and we're all snuggled on the couch, and we hadn't gone and seen it at the movie theater. Had bought the VHS tape, and the kids were all excited, and we all sat around and had a family movie night. And I was like, "This movie sucks." I was like, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, the kids are looking at me like, his dad died. I was like, yeah. When in that, whatever it was, the water buffalo stampede or whatever.
Yeah.
Mufasa or whoever he is.
Yeah.
That, I think that's the one I remember. That I kind of went, but off the top of my head, I don't recall, because everything I watched was war movies. And Apocalypse Now never made me cry.
You know what? Saving Private Ryan.
That's a great movie.
That scene where they're when they're fighting in the town, it's the last big battle.
Yeah.
Where they're fighting in the town, and that German guy, it's the knife fight.
Yes.
Where he's like, shh, 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 shh,
yeah.
And then he slowly puts the knife into his heart.
Yep.
And that one American soldier would like let his comrade die.
Yes.
That I cannot watch that movie because of that scene. It just I get like really upset.
Yeah. See, but growing up, my favorite movie of all time still I would say is Apocalypse Now. That I can watch that a gazillion times, and
I've never seen it. I've wanted to see it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, there's so much behind the scenes stuff, and even the Redux edition is extended scenes and stuff like that. But the actual making of that movie and the mental torture and stuff that a lot of the Martin Sheen, the opening scene, which you have not seen, but I'm sure it was his birthday, and it was legit. He was drunk as a skunk in that opening scene of the movie, and all of it was real.
My favorite war movie would be Full Metal Jacket.
I love Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah.
Private Joker.
Oh man. All of that part.
Is that you, John Wayne?
I will say this, I've never been a Matthew Modine fan.
Not particularly. No. Lee Emery, though.
Lee Emery?
Oh my God.
Oh, he was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah. And then big thing too was Clint Eastwood movies. My favorite actor is Clint Eastwood. Always has been, even when I was a little kid. But
loved him in Heartbreak Ridge.
Oh yeah. And for all of you that don't habla,
with all due respect, sir, you're beginning to bore the hell out of me.
That's right. Yep.
On your feet, Howie.
And yeah. No, I like that. And then let's see what else was. Yeah, I mean, all the Clint Eastwoods. I loved High Plains Drifter and all that stuff. Big Western guy. I love Western movies.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. I guess we should probably do some cleanup.
Well, I guess we're just going to move this pile of debris.
Well, we're going to do this area. I'll take care of this part in the desk.
What I'll do is carry this stuff out into the other room, so we got some stuff, and then you can pick through whatever you want.
Yeah.
Are you going to address anything else?
The only thing I think we should do is put the map up.
The map. Which one?
The David Politis. Man.
Okay.
I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'll grab some tacks there.
Grab some tacks.
I'll just put it right across here.
What color would you like? White?
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
We want them to blend.
Yeah. I guess we'll put it more this way towards you.
Okay, we just want to be careful. Is that a waxed map or is it just paper?
Paper.
No, it's waxed. Yeah. I just didn't want to, I was worried about bumping or ripping it if I'm sitting too close to it. All right.
Hi, I'm Dave.
These are the Daves I know. I know.
So let's bring that more over your way. Yeah, I think right there is where we need to go.
You go ahead.
I'm in.
Bottom. Oops. Okay, let me just give it a little bit of a smoothing in it. Where did you put it?
All right, I'm in. I think it's a cool piece to add in here.
Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah.
That looks good.
And then if I'm sitting in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That looks actually good there.
I like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Any other questions for Tim and I? Hold on, Lunica. Why are you guys cleaning up and doing test shows if you guys don't mind me asking? Been a while since I've been here. I've been in hibernation. Lunico, we literally rebuilt the entire studio. Like we ripped everything apart. The only thing that didn't move in here was the desk.
Yeah.
Everything else is moved. Yeah. Even the microphone is moved.
Yeah.
Right. And so we're doing test shows because not only are we redoing the entire office here, but we are also redid all of the audio.
Mm-hmm.
We upgraded the computer. We upgraded absolutely everything. And so this has been a very big big project that turned into a bigger project.
Yeah. Well, last year when we took the time off, I mean, we did tidy up a bit. We hung banners and we rearranged a little bit. I don't think it went as far as we had hoped it was going to go. So we went a little nuts on this one. And it's
it's been like literally we got like 6 boxes of stuff that we pulled out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how we fit it all in here. I really don't.
No, because I'm looking around now and I'm looking what's still in here that we've got packed up. And it's like, how did this all fit in here?
Yeah. So we literally rebuilt the studio to be blunt.
Yeah.
We rebuilt the studio on everything. And so right now what we're doing is a test on all of our music and firing and everything, the way it's going.
Mm-hmm. Coming up.
Yeah, in like 3 minutes here. Yeah. So I think this looks good though.
Yeah. I don't think you want to overdo anything or do anything else with it.
No.
Empty? What is it?
I don't know.
Garbage.
Put my tequila back here.
Tequila.
We don't need a tape measure up here. I'll take the tools away.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
That's an important hat right there.
Yep.
Charlie gets that. For Charlie.
But Charlie.
The pen can go. Oh,
where's your pen cup go?
the pen cup.
Oh, it's over there. Yeah. Yeah, you've only got 1 or 2 over there.
I think my last count was like 38. For anybody who knows me, I'm a pen whore.
I love them too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's filled with. That's all my pens right there. My scissors.
Skizzes.
Yeah, they're all unused. All right. I'm gonna put this somewhere. This little guy can go somewhere. I don't even know what the hell that is. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It came with something. I forget what it was. And what else do we have here?
Yeah, let's clean off the doors.
That's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage because you keep throwing the broken pins up here.
Well, yeah, because otherwise we're stepping on them. What the hell is that? Snowflake. Destructions for nothing.
Well, I'd be putting up my birthday alien. My birthday alien. Where's my birthday alien?
Which one?
Which one?
The gray one?
JSCO. Dave, have you ever farted on an alien? I don't think so. I know I nearly pissed on one, but
Has he ever farted on?
who comes up with that? Who does that?
No.
Oh my god. That was awesome. Is this yours or mine?
That's yours. Or mine. No.
That.
Nobody's punched it.
Well, I'm at 275 now. I'm making money here.
Well, that's good.
I'm making money.
You can do your own super chat.
Yeah. I'll get rid of these because I don't think you want my snot rags.
Thanks. I'll just go get rid of it.
Yeah. Do that. Okay, so we need that. We need that. We need that. Okay, that goes there. What else do we need over here? Need that over here. That way I know where it is. Do you want a little charger? A little desk charger? I don't know. It's you just plug it in your computer and put it on your desk. Yeah, it'll charge. Okay. Hold on. So this should fire now. 10 p.m. did not fire. Did not play. So then we'll go 10:06. 1 hour down. Chinese Democracy is a great album. Great album. All right. So I'll take the tools if you don't mind. Pass me the tools.
I think we've actually heard a Sasquatch fart.
We have. Yeah, that we have done.
I'm thinking just take some of these boxes and put them back in the back room again. I don't know.
Listen to him rustling around back there.
Oh, is that filth?
Nope.
That's fun. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a couple art cards while you guys are struggling. Hello, the Jaquita. The Jaquita comes on the Saturday show all the time, Dave.
Hello, dirty.
I'm just gonna do a couple art cards here and hang out for a little bit.
Hi, Dirty.
Hi, Dave.
I haven't said anything. I'm waiting for you to get on the air.
Okay, well, I'm not on air yet. I'm just.
Well, yes.
I'm just doing these couple art cards here, Dave.
What's
Very
Phil
important.
doing?
Doing some little art cards.
Nice.
And then I cut them up. Then I have a whole bunch of them that I give them to
good.
people. Or
So we've got a new book out, Filth.
yes, Cryptid Cartoons Volume 2. And I'm writing the third one now.
Excellent. And where can we find that book?
Well, you just go to Amazon and plug in Cryptid Cartoons Volume 2. And it's the only one out there with that name.
Cool. Well,
And
How dirty are you, Dirty?
I had a shower today, Dave. It's not even my birthday.
Filthy.
Soon, very soon, though.
you'll
Within this month is I'll have an actual birthday shower.
All right, I'll get these boxes up here. All right. I'm slacking.
Oh yeah, I actually like doing these little art cards. I did that on the show one time. Before the art walk, I sat around and did a bunch of art cards. And while I was at the art walk, I did a whole bunch, sitting there, and I handed them out to people. I gave one to this lady. She's a medical student. She lived in China. She's like, "Well, I'm going back to China soon." And she emailed me because my email's on the back of the cards, whatever. And she's like, "Do you think you could like send me like another art card or whatever? Or I'll buy some stickers off you." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So now I have artwork in China as well, because I know I have artwork in South Korea, Tasmania, Australia, in the British Isles, and where else do I have art?
Why aren't you on?
What do you mean? Why aren't I on? Can nobody hear me?
Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you there first.
I put myself. I got the power, Dave. I can do that.
All right. So we have an important question. Very important question. What are you measuring?
we're at a good 4.5, almost 5 inches.
Really?
Yep.
No, we're not that. No, you did it from the side. You got to go from the bottom.
That's like Subway. They're like, "Here's your 6-inch sub." Wait a minute, this isn't actually 6
Right.
inches. You guys are ripping me off.
I'm about 3 inches, 3-inch beard. Hold on.
See, if you had a cat, you could just attach the cord to the cat. You can't pull on it, Dave. That's cheating.
3 inches.
Yeah, 3 inches.
Did you iron it out before you measured it?
Fucking guy. All right. We got a serious question here for our audience members that are tuning in. And we are looking for some help. SOR has room for one person. One person. Okay. But you got to be committed. You can't just say, "Oh, this would be awesome. I want to do this," and then not help. You got to be part of the team. You get all the mentions of what's going on. Plus, you get an NDA.
Yeah.
Dave knows my real name.
Arrow.
It's very
okay. And that would be getting to work with Dirty Filth in helping book our guests. So if you have interest, please put it in the chat room that you're interested. And you have to have time. It can't be a glory thing. We don't want a glory thing. Hold on. We're going to... Oh, that's loading the music. Oh, here we go.
What are these holes in the bathroom for, Dave?
Okay, so that one worked. So we are looking for a booking assistant to work with Dirty Filth to book guests for our show. Uh-huh.
You automatically get added to the Christmas card list.
All right. You get added to the Christmas card list. All right. You get added to the Christmas card list. All right. And Dirty Filth can show you the way that we want it done. Those are sports media ones, so those ones could stay in there.
Yeah, just double check.
Yeah. All right. So what you want to do, it doesn't pay anything. It's all pride and glory and some SOR swag.
You get swag for this?
No.
Now, I've been doing this since what, Dave, like 2020 or something?
2019, I believe.
Yeah, about that time. And I've just gotten busy with everything, and a little bit of help, and I would be able to kick some ass together, basically.
Yeah.
And
I would agree.
it's
I would
relatively
agree.
easy. Everything's all ready to go. All you have to do is just basically what you do is you just go and find interesting guests and whatnot. And if you listen to whatever other show, you're like, hey, that guest would be cool. You see some YouTube channel with a guy that's been abducted by aliens. You just email him and be like, hey, you want to basically the Reader's Digest version. You email them and be like, hey, you want to come on Spaced Out Radio? They say yes or no, and then you go from there. Usually they say yes, because almost every time they say yes, because everybody wants to come on the show and they want to talk about their experience. They wrote a book about time travelers or something. And you just get a hold of them and you talk to them, make sure they're not like absolutely insane or something, or just like a jerk or whatever. And then it's kind of neat because you get to talk to a lot of interesting people in the world. And I would have never met most of the people that I know unless I was working with Dave and Spaced Out Radio.
That's right.
And Tim and Spookles and Handsome Grant and Lee.
All right. So if you want to do this, what I suggest you do is you email I'm going to put Dirty Filth's email in here. bookings@spacedoutradio.com. That's bookings@spacedoutradio.com. If you want to help Filthy out, okay, and you want to join our team, all right, what you need to do is you need to go to that email why we need you and what you want to bring to the table.
There's always cat pictures.
Yeah. There's always cat pictures. Okay. We do have a few rules. You cannot be affiliated with other podcasts or YouTube channels. Okay. I'm very strict on that. The winning person will get a picture of Filthy's chest hair. Yes, Derek, they will. Okay. And it'll be autographed by his chest hair.
I'll make sure to use a lot of conditioner for extra body.
You're taking that other tower home and everything? Yep. Yep.
Are you going to load Doom onto it? Yes. You have to have Doom on it, Dave.
All right. If you're not chosen, we're only looking for one person. If you're not chosen, don't take it personally.
I'm not really a hard ass to work with either. I'm fairly laid back guy. But you have to deal with cat pictures on a regular basis.
All right.
Hello, mister. Oh, I got this handsome gargoyle coming here. Ow.
All right. All right. Holy, Tim's a workaholic right now.
Maybe you should give him a Nanaimo bar, Dave.
I would give him a Nanaimo bar.
You teenagers and your crazy stuff.
All right. There we go.
You know what, Dave? I've been doing the drawing show for quite a while now. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good people that come in there. And they get to listen to all types of interesting stories that I have to tell.
You should tell an interesting story. Do you have one?
Interesting story. It's not mine personally. And I mentioned this actually the other day because someone on X was talking about Bigfoots. And like, do you or anyone you know ever seen Bigfoot? It's like, oh yeah, my buddy Dave goes out and like arm wrestles Bigfoot in the forest all the time with Tim. And it's like, no. So I mentioned, so I live in Alberta, and it's got everything from pretty big lakes to mountains to hot springs to tundra to oil fields, like oil leaking out of the ground, like all the poor dinosaurs. For whatever reason, back in the day, dinosaurs were like, oh, it's this tar looking stuff that smells really bad. It's hot. Let's walk into it and die. So that's what dinosaurs used to do. And then we have Badlands. We have the hoodoos down there. We have the Royal Tyrrell Museum. And especially in Edmonton, they got the best. They got the most green out of any city in North America. Is the river valley is just all greenery. It's really cool. And sometimes you can see big sturgeons floating down the river. Anyways, there's a place called Star, Alberta, and it's kind of west or east of Edmonton, which is the capital. And my friend Courtney and her sister, I've known them since we were like 16. Anyways, Christy and Courtney, one day, they live in Star, Alberta on a little farm, and their mom went to the store, and they're sitting there, and they heard this big crash, and they thought that somebody hit the side of the house with a car. So they went and looked out the kitchen window, and to this day, they both swear they seen an albino Sasquatch and a small albino baby Sasquatch walking down the driveway. Now, like I said, I've known both of them forever, since we're 16, and they never really mentioned the story until I started talking about spaced out radio and UFOs and aliens and junk. And one day Courtney's like, well, I had a really weird experience, and I don't really like to tell people about it because nobody's going to believe it, because it's not like Star, Alberta is in a forest or anything. It's pretty much in agriculture. It's just flat land for the most part. And after she said that, I just thought it was interesting because I'd heard about other places like Nebraska and stuff, people seeing Bigfoot and everything. And you're like, well, what's in Nebraska besides like cornfields? And so yeah, that was an interesting story because you don't really hear a lot of albino Sasquatch stories.
Tim may have
Like-
seen one.
Nice.
What?
I don't know if that's like war paint or something, or if they do that, put ash on themselves or something. Because I remember, I think it was like a David Paulides thing that I had watched a long time ago, where somewhere it was a Sasquatch story where there was a lady and her husband hiking, and apparently this cat jumped on the guy's wife, but it jumped on her backpack, and it was doing the like back claw cat thing with like the evisceration claws. And according to them, this big Sasquatch walked out of the bush, picked the cat up, and broke it and like broke its back, and then threw it into the side of the bush. And I guess they said that it had like soot or ash or something on its face, and that it had like, this is just what I remember them saying. It had like dreadlocks and like beads or something in its hair, and it looked at them and then walked into the bush, and they both basically, what the heck was that? So that's kind of, I don't know whether they adorn themselves, but might have to call Carter Bouchard about this or something, or but I'm not sure how that all works out. But after them telling me about that, I
Robin
thought it was
Haynes would
interesting.
probably
Robin
know.
Haynes is a good one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome because when I first talked to her, I think like 2022, she sent me these pictures, and it's the usual like Bigfoot pictures. It's hard to see, but you can see something in the trees there. She's like, they don't walk up to the camera and like strike Vogue pose or whatever for me. But it was interesting. She's like, look at this. And then she had a couple pictures of like portals and junk too. It was really interesting. Her and I shot the breeze on the phone for probably like 2 hours the one time.
Yeah,
anyways, I'm rambling.
No, you're not. No, she's super knowledgeable and stuff. And even when Dave and I come back and from Flight 21, when we call her after, like, she has no idea. And she'll go, oh, so you guys had this happen tonight. And it's like, how the frick do you know that? And then you heard this and you saw that. And then that smell you smelt when you were standing over here, it's like, what the heck? Yeah. She's pretty incredible and super knowledgeable. And I mean, she's helped Dave and I immensely with this project. She's given us pointers and tips, and yeah, she's got a gazillion stories, and they're all, kind of sit on the edge of your seat stories. Yeah, she's a very interesting lady. I love her. She's great.
I would have to agree with you.
It's sickening how accurate she is. Like the one that you saw the other day, where she was literally saying, "Oh, that was at the end of the trail where you guys had the issue."
Yeah,
she's never been there. She's never seen a picture of it.
Nope,
nothing.
No. And the funny thing is that when I got into the studio to help, we were midweek, whatever, we were doing some renos, obviously, and then Dave goes, "Oh, we've got to call Robin in about a half hour." I was like, "Oh, okay," and he goes, "I'm not telling you anymore. It's just going to blow your mind." So he called, and we had her on speaker in here, and she basically told me everything that I'd seen, where I'd seen it, colors, size, where it was moving from, where it was moving to. Yeah. And I was like, absolutely flabbergasted because she nailed it. I was like, how?
It's sickening.
It is. It's like, how the heck did you know that? All right. Yeah. She's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
What are we looking up, Dave?
We're just looking some hockey stuff up.
Hockey stuff.
Yeah.
Dee.
Oh, Filth was talking.
Oh,
that's what I wanted right there.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Cool.
Hello,
actually. Hello, Dave. I forgot to grab my tea. Give me 2 seconds here. I know, I'm terrible.
I know.
It's ginger tea.
Oh, that's so good.
Hello, Mr. Gargoyle.
That's what I wanted to see.
Excellent.
Where are we here? We got about 7 minutes till the next one. All right. Everything's going well. Like it's running smoothly.
Oh, geez, dude. Larshide it. Don't Larshide it.
I didn't say shutout.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Oh, Mr.
Tom Larshide was one of the nicest guys.
Yeah, but I still, well, him and Jim Robson, yeah, that was awesome.
Want to hear a good Jim Robson story?
Yeah.
So when I was working in Vancouver sports media, Jim Robson, for instance, is a legend in Vancouver. And
Who's a legend in Vancouver?
Jim Robson,
Randy T.
former Canucks play-by-play guy. So my ball team was raising money for uniforms and everything.
Right.
So one of the things we did was we put on a hockey pool.
Mm-hmm.
So I was asking, I didn't want to ask everybody
No.
in the media or everything. And then all of a sudden I get a tap on my shoulder. It's Jim Robson.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hey, Dave, I hear you have a hockey pool going for this year to raise money for your ball club." I said, "Yes." He goes, "Would you mind if I participated?" And I said,
"Let me think."
I said, "I would be honored."
Yeah, absolutely.
I said, he goes, "Well, how much is it?" It says $20. Opened up his wallet. And there it went. Yeah.
He's awesome. Yeah. Tom Larshide, though.
You didn't like Tom?
No, I liked him. I found it hard at times to listen. I mean, he was a color guy and he did a good job, but I found it hard, especially during the Pavel Bure era. All right.
That's my favorite hockey player.
Yeah. Well, mine's Trevor Linden. Trev's always been my favorite.
Trevor Linden was my favorite Canuck all time.
Yeah. I've got an official Canucks C captain's jersey with 16 on it, an official one, not some crappy remake. Yeah. Linden across the back, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
So Larshide won during the Bure era, and I think that anybody watched the Canucks during that time. Once Pavel had been there for a couple of seasons, Larshide started to be kind of his critic, but one of his biggest supporters as well, right? And what used to drive me nuts is, the Canucks would be down by 2-3 goals in the middle of the second. And Larshide would get on his beret. He needs to step up his game. He's not playing as well as he should. And, he's a disappointment. And I haven't seen, spark in him for such a long time. And then all of a sudden, Bure break out, come off the bench, split the D, do that one, never lift his skates off the ice, and then in between his legs and fire it at top shelf.
And crash into the board.
3 seconds later, Larshide would be, "That's the guy I'm talking about. That's my Russian rocket." It was like, dude, just 2 seconds ago, you're telling us how useless he was. Yeah. I always liked watching Pavel too. Good.
You never knew what was going to happen.
Nope. And Ryan Walter,
worked for Ryan.
Did you? Yeah. Mm-hmm. He did a skating clinic that my kid went to, and he was showing everybody how Bure does the toe drag when he skates. He never lifted his skates off the ice. His blades were always, and well, and he was showing the kids how Bure did it, how he skated. And he's like, "All right, you want to skate like Pavel Bure? I'll show you." And I was like, "How the heck do you skate like that?"
It's all in the knees.
Yeah. Well, apparently it didn't last very long.
Oh, there's which cat was that?
Oh, that's the Gremlin.
Gremlin.
Yeah,
that's a great car.
You probably owned a Gremlin.
My mom did. Brand new.
Yeah.
Bought it brand new,
What,
1976.
for about $1,400?
Yeah. Bought it down on Broadway.
Yeah.
I remember we were.
Good old commercial Broadway.
How old was your mom?
My mom? She was younger than me. No. Could never quite figure that out.
Was not ready for that.
Yeah.
Hello, dirty.
Dave. There's just a bag of cat snacks here.
And Phil's the only one that spells my name cool.
Timothy upside down I.
Yeah. The exclamation point. T exclamation point M.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah. He always does.
Hello, Tim.
I had a friend of mine. You had a RPG character, and his name was Tim, but he was a carny, and he didn't know whether his name was Mitt or Tim.
Yeah.
So he just spelled it upside down, and yeah, it turned into a long running gag. So anybody that I know with the name Tim, which is very few people, I always do that. So it's basically you, and that's it.
Yeah. No, I used to sign my exams in social studies class with my name backwards. It was always Mitt. Remember?
You look like a mitt.
God.
Ah, look, it's Mitt.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sad day.
Yeah.
Sunday. Did you? Yeah, there's my Wilford Brimley. If you missed it earlier, Phil, did you see my Wilford Brimley earlier?
No.
Here, look.
Yeah. Diabetes.
There it is.
There it is.
Real fleshy.
All right. Well, let's go 1029.
Well, Seymour, we've just been sitting here trying to. Dave and Mitt have been sitting here trying to figure out the technology side, and I just drew. I finished up the couple little art cards. That I did. Also, I'm probably going to do another art drawing giveaway thing because I did that the last couple weeks.
Cool.
And so I had some drawings that I like. This one I did the other day. I did the drawing all the way through, except Stanton collects research samples. I spelled research REASCE in ink, and I tried to like paint over it, but I couldn't. I was like, you know what? I'll give somebody this like rare messed up drawing. So I had to redo the whole drawing over again.
Oh, damn.
So I was like, if anybody wants this like super rare, messed up, filthy drawing, then cool. So I did that.
Double the price.
Because why the heck not?
All right, so that one didn't fire either.
This is why we got to go through it.
The Jaquita? High school nickname. No. Actually, yes, I did. My high school nickname was Chicken because I used to have hair, believe it or not. And I used to put it into giant suicide spikes.
Nice.
And I guess I have to have a little preface here. So in Edmonton, the North Edmonton's mostly like Lebanese and Middle Eastern people. And I moved to the North End. And my mom goes, "What school do you want to go to?" And I said, "Which is the closest?" She goes, "Queen Elizabeth." So I picked that one. It turns out that's the athletic school, and I'm not really an athletic guy. So I went there, and I was like one of the like 10 white kids there. Plus, I was one of the like 3 goth kids there. And all the Lebanese guys called me Chicken because my hair was in like, it looked like a chicken head.
You look like a chicken.
Yeah, and so they used to bug me all the time. And then the one in grade 11 when I took gym class, because you had to take 1 semester of gym.
Mm-hmm.
The art program was pretty good. I was good friends with my art teacher. Anyways, they found out I was really good at floor hockey, being a goalie. And so at first they're like, "Okay, cool. Like we actually have a challenge." And then the one guy's like, he's like, "Well, buddy, you should come play on our team. We'll kick the crap out of everyone." I'm like, "Okay." So I played on the Lebanese team. We slaughtered everybody else. And he's like, oh, okay, you should play against us so we have like a goalie worth playing against. I'm like, all right. So we did that. And so, anyways, yes, I did have a nickname in high school. It was Chicken. But everybody just ended up, all my friends just called me Filthy that knew me, anyways, because that's been my pen name forever. I'm going to color this Sasquatch in here.
Yeah.
You totally should.
I'm almost on the calendar too, Dave, for 2026.
That's cool.
Dirty's awesome.
I know.
You know, I mean, sure, he, maybe bald.
Man,
Nothing wrong with that.
I got a nice shaped skull.
You do have a nice shaped skull.
Look at this gremlin.
Dirty Filth will be in Vegas May 21st to 25th.
Yeah.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
And there will be a Hot Wings challenge.
Dave and Nicole are going down. Because the cream rises to the top.
Yeah, I got to be there for that one.
I ate a dragon's breath chili last Saturday, Dave. It was extremely hot. Yeah.
That'd have been nice.
Yeah, Fox made them. I have a triple X pepper and a scorpion reaper left as well.
So how did it go when you ate it? Like no problems, obviously.
So the dragon's breath, I think it's like 2.4 million Scovilles.
Okay.
Oh, I'd totally do that. That's hot.
It's good and hot. It actually had a really earthy flavor, and after the earthy flavor, there was a little bit of sweetness to it.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to work or whatever, or maybe my mouth was just dying, but it worked out pretty good. And then we went for because Fox and I go for chicken wings after the show on Saturdays. And if anybody's wondering, Fox is the lady that does all my plushies and everything. So we went for wings, and the guy at the pub, he does like, I get him to make like super extra hot sauce. So he makes like a special hot sauce there's me and this Mexican dude that goes there, and we're the only guys that ridiculously nuclear waste that he puts on hot wings. And so I go there, and he's like, "So, Klaus, how's the heat?" I'm like, "I can't taste anything. My mouth's pretty like burny." He's like, "What do you mean? I ate a dragon's breath chili." He's like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, it was really good. About an hour later, you really felt the heat in your belly, like in the intestinal tract and everything.
Oh,
but you know what? It was Bernie going in, but it wasn't Bernie going out.
What?
Which was interesting.
Oh, yeah, lucky.
Yeah. But it was really tasty.
Don't forget to chew your food a little more.
Yeah.
Oh, I chewed the crap right out of it. I made sure.
I like chili. My mouth is watering for chili right now.
Like chili?
So I figured.
I love chili.
I figured with the other two peppers, I think I'll make something out of them instead of just eating them and like ruining, like wasting a whole hot pepper just to melt my face off. I think I should make like a chili or like a salsa or sauce or something. I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff.
That'd be all right.
This gremlin. Scratch that gremlin.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Gremlin.
Hey, puss.
Usually he's piled on his mom because he's a giant mommy's boy.
1 second, Dirty.
1 second. One.
Welcome back halfway through the show. Ooh.
11:29, and then 11:35, and then 11:50.
The Sprog is the gargoyle.
There we go.
Boom. Did you see?
Can't hear everybody snoring.
Oh, we have it. What do you mean we got a dance floor? Oh, yeah.
Who's dancing?
Jim Goodall will be in Vegas.
Nice.
Just announced. Jim Goodall will be in Vegas.
I have to go to Vegas because Jim was upset with me when I wasn't there the last time. He's like, "Where were you, dirty filth?" I'm like, you got busted smuggling candy into the movie theater." He's like, "Wow, it's pretty much execution." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm still trying to. I hope Jim comes and picks me up in SR-71 or SR-72, BF 109.
Yeah, right.
Actually, the first time I met Jim, he sat there and showed me a whole bunch of pictures of him sitting in the Blackbird, and I was like, and then he started showing pictures of his dog and everything. He's like, "Here's my backyard and everything. I got there and hang out." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Get in there,
That's
filthy.
awesome.
Yeah, no, he is. We had I think it was our second night there. We had a big dinner at a restaurant. We were all sitting around the table, and I was sitting across from Jim, and man, it was like I didn't feel bad, but I mean, the table's packed and there's a whole bunch of people. I mean, Nicole Sackett, Dave was there, Kira, her husband, everybody's there. And Jim I was totally sucked into the conversation with Jim because he was just talking about such cool stuff. Not like anybody else wasn't, but he's a great storyteller. He really is.
Oh, Jim's amazing.
Yeah. Then he goes, "I got to go up to my room. I'll be back in a minute." And we said, okay, well, we'd finished eating and we were going to go and sit over in the lounge.
We're live. My computer just froze.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Dirty, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. For some reason, I can't get off Facebook window. I can't get back to
No.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, we're here.
I just cannot get to StreamYard.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Probably gonna have to reboot.
All right.
Filthy, stay on. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be here. Don't worry, I got this under control, everybody.
Why would this happen?
Oh, excuse me. This is usually why I'm muted.
Burp.
Damn ginger ale. Dave thinks he's offline, but he isn't.
In Google's. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, no, it's not that we're offline. It's just that he can't move.
Leave site. Changes you made.
Yeah, well, there they go. Don't worry, everybody. Oh, look at this. Now you can see my stuff a little bit better. Here's the little things I did. Why can't we just show up? Just toss a boulder. Zoom.
There we go.
Dave Scott has entered the studio.
There we go. Just make sure everything is good. Yep, we're good there. And I'll get Tim back in here. Oh, let's get Tim back in here. Oh, wrong camera. That's me.
Wrong camera.
Camera settings. Go to that camera there. Close. Add. There you go. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. 18 minutes. Dirty, you're going to be right back.
Okay, he's going to be right back. Oh, I guess everybody's here. Let's, I don't know. What am I going to do for 7 minutes or so? Does he bringing his old man cane with him? Oh, no, it's the microphone. It's just a microphone, folks. Look at Dave's got TV back there now.
I've got it.
Let's see here. So how's everybody doing while we're as we're sitting here, and so what time are we looking at here? Usually at about this time, I'm already sitting on the couch, scribbling cartoons or reading a book with sorry, Tim and Beard. There's no smoking in the house. We don't smoke in the house. Although if I was super rich, I just have like a separate outside studio so I could just sit there and like chain smoke giant cigars the whole time. Let's what do we got here? How about I just share some cartoons with everybody? Let's boot these guys out for the time being. I think I can. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Let's look at some cartoons, shall we? Till they get back. Let's see here. Let's go. What do we got? Let's. Oh, here's a Jim Goodall cartoon that I did. Let your old pal take the UFO for a quick spin. Jim, I really can't afford to get fired. So that's Jim Goodall, a gray alien hanging out. So I got to bring this to Jim next year. What else do I got here? This is my 2025 drawings that I've done. Oh, I'll show you some of my. I did oops, this is I got them all organized here by month. Let's check out my Valentine's ones that I did. I would love to hang with you. Look at, and it's Nightcrawler and Lady Nightcrawler. Isn't that nice? And then we have Lock Me Up Valentine. Ooh. And he's got fuzzy purple handcuffs. Nice. And then Mothman, Lady Mothman, you stole a piece of my heart. Pizza my heart. Nice. Pizza 411. Love it. Let me dig up another one here. Oh, does anybody remember the egg UFO that they had? Here's the actual picture from the CIA of the egg UFO that everybody was all cool about earlier this year. This is actually what it looks like. This is a painting of the original photo. I wasn't allowed to show the real photo, of course, so I had to do an artist rendition of it. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the next one here. Let's check out something from the next month over, February. Oh, here's the thing that Canadians always do. There's some gray aliens outside. Stanton's like, a frozen beverage in this weather. Carl's like, I feel so alive. Because in Canada, we like to drink frozen beverages in the wintertime. Okay, now let's go to the next one here. Thank you guys for sitting here looking at my drawings. Let's see here. Ooh, we got some stickers. Oh, this just kills me. I drew this on when my blob left me to go to the supervisor's lounge. She's like, time for a nap. So I miss my blob. That's for sure. She was the best. And then we got here. Let's no, that one's boring. Ooh, yes, here's a good one. No, wait, I can't do that one because I'd have to. Oh, here's the space brog, the gremlin, the space brog. Oops, hold on a second here. There we go. Here's space brog, call sign gremlin. Yes, they also enjoy puking on new carpets. Look at him. He looks about as smart as the gremlin actually looks. He's got a little space brog suit on and everything. All right, let's go to the next one here. I'm just trying to find interesting ones in my giant stack of drawings that I got here. I got a bunch of UFO pictures and junk, and then some stuff I've been doing for stories, so it's not quite the same to just show half the story in one shot here. Oh, and here's the space brog, the gargoyle. He's going home with his snacks, his cat snacks. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna put that. Make sure I put that one back. Oh, but there's a story involved here. So, Gargoyle shows up at the space bar, and 32 Squared, the bartender, is like, "Sorry, pal, no outside cat snacks allowed in the pub." And so poor Gremlin decided he was going to go home. And so then the Gremlin went home and had his snacks at home. Snack time.
Hello,
Gremlins basic.
Gertie.
Hello, Dave. I booted you out so I could show off some cartoons for the time being.
That's fine. Tim has gone home.
I'm gonna go have a bath. I was gonna have a hot bath and read my book because that's what I do sometimes. I got a rubber ducky that I put in there too. Why is this?
I have great white sharks that I put in my bath.
Somehow I believe that.
Sound. I do.
Whoops.
Hey.
So, Dave, what are you doing?
I
can't believe Tim didn't even come say bye to me.
Well, yeah, that's Tim, right? He's old. He forgets.
What? You know what? Because I'm part of the Spaced Out Radio team, I can just text him in a group chat.
You should text him. Text him right now.
I will.
Oh, look at Grant's back in the chat room. Hi, Grant.
Grantavius Flavius Maximus Legio 13. Mein Bruderschaft. If I ever had to have a brother, it'd probably be Grant. Because I don't have any brothers or sisters or anything.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. Grant's kind of fun that way.
He jumped on that Wednesday or whatever when I drew the cartoons on the show. He jumped on and hung out with me for a little bit and shot the breeze with him and everything. Talked about his Superman costume. That was when we seen all those black helicopters flying around Vegas.
Grant's the kind of guy who would like spin with his arms out and say that he's a helicopter. He totally would. Where'd you go, Filthy?
I was just musing to myself. I was like, "Oh, the missus likes the helicopter." Oh. Look at your luscious hair, Dave.
What the hell is that? That's
what
for the computer. There's just so much.
Every time I see your shirt, I keep thinking it's the T-Rex shirt, like T-Rex the Slider. Mark Bolan.
Sasquatch print.
I know, but
all right, we got like 9 minutes.
Hello, mister. Looks like my gargoyle's coming to hang out here. Oh, yeah.
All right,
mister.
Oh, gargoyle.
Yeah, my Gargy boy. He's really weird. Because
Any questions? We have 70 people watching. Any questions from any of you?
Yeah, ask some questions. I don't have any
questions?
I don't have any plans for the rest of the night. I'm gonna read my book later. That's about it.
I'm going to do this.
I'm currently reading The White Rose by Glenn Cook, which is the third book of the Black Company.
Oh, hold on. Here comes the sweets. There he is. The sweets right there.
Hi, Rob. Mr. Rob G with capital M.
Hey, dirty Phil. Microphone check. Okay. Good.
Robbie, that beard looks freshly dyed.
It is, sir, freshly dyed just for you. Just for you. Now you got a beard fetish for you.
I love it. Friggin' I can't wait. One day I can't wait to hang the sweet Robbie G beard in the studio here.
When it's all said and done, we've done all the work that we needed to do, then yeah, that's when it'll happen.
What's with the Atlanta hat?
Braves. I like the Braves. I'm a San Francisco fan, but I'm also a kid of the What should I even say? From the 90s. So I'm a David Justice fan as well.
Uh-huh.
So that's where that comes from.
I'm a big Huskers fan, and my Huskers scored a 68-0 win last Saturday.
I got some Huskers stuff here for you, Dirty Filth, from Zen 1 and Zen 2.
Ooh, really?
I do. Yes, Fast Hemi, Dave is wearing pants.
Check.
Oh, Jeff Steve Garvey is here. He'll hit a home run for you. I love baseball.
Yeah. I think I would have been something special, man, if I would have stayed on that path. I was a really great baseball player. If I stayed on that path, I think I'd have did something special.
I was pretty good shortstop.
What was your position, Robbie? You look like you'd be a catcher or a third baseman.
My natural position was left field, center field, really, because I was so fast that I could cover right field and left field. So they put me in center field.
That's a tough position in baseball.
And I would come in there and I would take the ball away from the right fielder or the left fielder because, you know, they were just depending on me to get out there and do it. But, and this is not me tooting my own horn on this, but I was so good that one particular season, the coach played me at every position. And he put me on the mound as a pitcher. And I'm like, you know, I'm not a pitcher. And he was like, well, I just want to see what you can do. He had me play first base, second base, third base, shortstop, pitcher, catcher, left, right, center field. I was the umpire for Little League the same season. I was on to something special. And part of me wishes I would have stuck with it because my whole goal was to break the home run record.
I personally loved playing field.
Did it if I would have stayed on that path.
I personally loved playing field, left field or right field. I don't care. I was not fast enough to be in the middle, but left field or right field, that I loved it. Loved it.
The two toughest positions to me are first base and catcher. First base and catcher, everything's coming at you if you're a first baseman. And then you have to catch every pitch as a catcher. Those are the two toughest positions.
Daryl Patterson wants to know, or Pedersen wants to know, or Peterson, why does Bigfoot show up every time a UFO shows up? Because it's all connected. It's all connected. The phenomena works together.
You know what? That's the header or whatever. The header for my second book. It's because you have to have like,
Vanessa wants to know, Dirty Filth, what are you planning on stitching?
Nothing. I found this book, this magazine from August 1st, 1991, outside of the vegetable store that I go to. It's a German book, and I seen it. I was like, oh, hey, I can read some of this. And so I picked it up, and it's all about stitching. It's hackle decor. And I said that wrong. But anyways, so I picked it up. I was like, hey, cool, I can use this and try to help with some of my reading and junk. And you know what's neat is it still has the original patterns in it from 1991. So I'm kind of hesitant to just like rip into it.
There's some good wallpaper on there for you, buddy.
Well, you know what? I was looking at one of these here, and I could totally. Where is it here? I could see myself wearing this bad boy. Where is it? Hold on. Yeah, right there. I could see me wearing that guy. That could be me right there. Dirty Filth wearing that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With the little Mickey Mouse heads on it, sure.
Yeah. Have a little flask pocket in there for my schnapps.
just a little vial of schnapps.
It has to be a vial with a wax seal.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you want to see the May drawing for my calendar next year?
I do. Because
Put me up on the big screen, Dave.
What does it say there, buddy? Let me zoom in here. Hold on. May. Watch out, Alan. Wasps can be jerks. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Very nice, Dirty.
Thanks, Dave. But hold on a second. Let's see the June drawing.
Oh,
this is a sneak preview. Put the border up there so we can see it nice and good. There's Carl, Stanton, and Allen.
Love
nice
it.
Floaty. Thanks. Look at Carl and his Speedo that he's got on there.
Beauty.
Of course, Carl's gonna wear a Speedo, right?
I bet you when he was at my window that night, he was wearing that Speedo.
See? I mean, look at this thing. There he is, wearing his Speedo.
God, I love it. I love it.
Phil, I'm familiar with Carl, but I always hear you talk about Stanton and Allen. Who are they?
Well, Stanton is fairly. Everybody should probably recognize that name.
Okay.
And then Allen is J. Allen Hynek.
Got it. Okay.
And we also have
Paul Hynek. No,
I don't think so. We also have Old Man Fabrice. If anybody can get Fabrice, extra bonus points.
Those are cool.
His name rhymes with Jacques and it ends in Valet Fabrice, and his middle name is Fabrice. It's Jacques Valet is that alien because he's the old guy. He makes sure that Carl, Stanton, and Allen don't get into too much trouble. So he generally has to help them with the alphabet agencies and junk.
Love it.
I like the draws, man. Those are cool draws.
Rob,
yeah. There we go. I have to put a little net up because otherwise the cats see it and then the cats start attacking them.
Hold on, guys. We're just doing a part of the test here. 3, 2, 1, clear. 3, 2, 1, music fade. All right. It's not loading. It's not in there. Why is it not in there?
The audio file.
Oh no, it's 10:59. 10:59 did not play.
Is the check mark next to the event? Did it count down?
I don't know. I don't even know how to get in there. Chuck will work with it tomorrow. I'm just doing the test list tonight.
You know what I figured out is because I had been having an issue with certain segments crashing.
Yeah.
During the show, you have to reboot. I think the fix for that is that category up in the upper left corner, the list of past events.
Yeah.
I let it get super full. And so one day I said, okay, I'm going to clean them all out, empty it out, and see if I had a problem. And just so happens that next show, no issues at all. So I think that if you let that get too full, then that crashes Radio DJ.
That makes sense.
That's the only thing I could think of. It didn't make sense at first. I'm like, okay, the same segments, show after show, kept crashing. And so let me try a couple things. I tried that, and then we had a great show.
Sometimes you just got to update everything, reset everything, and jiggle the cord and
jiggle the cord. Like
adjust
that.
the bunny
Yeah,
ears,
that worked.
or if all else fails, you could remodulate the phase variance on the EPS manifold.
Oh wow, jiggle the ears. Oh my god, yeah. So many kids that don't know anything about that reference. Also, I was talking to someone recently, and we were talking about just terminology that we use that's actually old terminology, but to today's kids, they would never understand it, or they shouldn't. So when you say hang up the phone,
Oh yeah.
what does that mean to a kid? I mean, I think they understand it, but the literal action of hanging up a phone is something you have to be older to understand.
I used to work at an appliance place, and people would call in. And when I first started working there, I knew everybody beforehand. And then so they call and whatever, and I'd hang up the phone all nice and everything, like put the phone back in that piece back in the cradle. And you're like, Klaus, you're not doing it right. You got to slam the phone down and like whip it down into the thing and just smash right into it. It's like, oh, I can't do that. They're like, no, you have to because the customers are dickheads. I'm like, okay. So it was like, slam. And I'm like, okay. And so I kind of got used to it. But this was back when you could still smoke inside buildings and everything. So
Wow, yeah. Remember, you used to be able to smoke on the airplanes, in restaurants, just
do you remember
everywhere.
when?
Crazy.
Yeah, do you remember when it's like smoking or non-smoking? Non-smoking, please.
Yeah.
And they just take the ashtray array. You're like, okay. And then, but the table beside you was smoking, but nobody cared because
Oh.
you just didn't have an ashtray on your table. So it was like, we're non-smoking, and everyone just lived their lives and carried on. And
I remember I was a really little kid, and I just remember people smoking in Denny's. And then I remember a moment when you could no longer do that. And
well,
I
when they
was
took
like,
away,
wow.
when they took away smoking in bars and restaurants and everything in Edmonton, Calgary still allowed smoking. So my friends and I drove down to Calgary for a weekend just to go to a bar to sit there and smoke in a bar. Like, I'm not even like a smoker. Like, if I'm like having a wobbly with people, I'll have a ciggy or a cigar or whatever. But we went down there just specifically to smoke in bars. And I played darts and they played pool, but it was just kind of funny. I actually bought some really cool comics because Calgary's got pretty good a lot of good comic stores down there.
Yeah, when you sit there, you think about it, it was so normal because that's all you knew. And then once they eliminated the ability and you look back, you're like, yeah, that was actually the right decision. I don't know why in the
definitely
world smoking around little kids was an okay thing.
Well, I think about it now. I'm sitting at like a restaurant eating a cheeseburger or chicken wings or something. I don't care if people are smoking, but I really don't think I'd want some guy like scoffing a ciggy beside me anymore.
Right. Flicking your ass.
Even though I don't care. Yeah.
As a smoker, I like the fact that there's no smoking in buildings or bars or restaurants. I like it.
You get that social interaction too when you go outside. All the guys in the smoke pit, and it's like, hey, we're back in high school, smoke pit.
That's hilarious, Phil. That is hilarious, dude. You're really funny, man. You need your own like sitcom or something, dude. Phil needs a sitcom. I think it would do well.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Well, to be honest, a lot of my drawings now and cartoons ideas, I bounce them around with my pal Fox. She's just like a repository for like weird ideas. And we've known each other since we were like 16 and junk. And we've just been doing all this like collaboration together. So it works out really good. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So I kind of have like my own writer now. So because I was really lacking a writer. And at one point, a friend of mine wanted to do a show and put some ideas together, but him and I just never gotten back to doing that. So anyways, rambling away again.
Yeah, I think you have a really high ceiling there, Phil. There's room for you to grow, a lot of room.
My second book is published, Rob G. Mr.
Yeah, I heard.
Rob G with capital M. I always make sure I say that when I mention the show. I'm like, it's Mr. Rob G to you with a capital M.
One sec, guys.
Yeah. We're rounding third and coming home right here on Space Style Radio.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Okay, my bad.
Close, though.
Close, yeah. I was feeling it.
That was sexy, though.
Let's use one of these old pens. Let's see how it's working.
Jessica
Davenport. Birthday girl. Let's sing happy birthday to Jessica.
I'll do backgrounds. Go.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessica Davenport. Or is it Jessica Davenport? Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's good stuff.
Awesome.
Right? It's good stuff. She's a 73 edition like me.
Oh, she's a 73. Yeah.
A pizza 73, Dave?
What's that?
Pizza 73?
Pizza? What about pizza?
You got pizza 73 in BC?
No.
Oh.
We don't get cool things like you do in that province of yours.
Well, you know what? I would trade pizza 73 for like Megabyte or Fresh Slice. Because we don't have pizza by the slice places in Edmonton. Saddening.
I love pizza.
Okay, Rob. Then Dave, pizza gods come down from the pizza heavens. You could have any type of pizza, whatever crust, toppings, sauce, whatever you want. What are you getting, Rob?
Thin crust barbecue chicken pizza, add pineapples.
Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Okay, Dave, what are you getting?
Thin crust, mushroom, pepperoni, tomato, onions, and olives.
Black or green olives?
Black.
Yeah, green olives are good, but not
green olives are just for martinis.
And eating out of the jar.
Yes, thank you. I got some right here with the garlic in the middle. Delicious.
Yeah, gotta have the big old garlic stuffed ones.
Yep,
the best part is
good.
Mrs. Filth loves garlic as much as me, so we're like the stinky people of the neighborhood. We just eat all the garlic and onions and anyway. But
did you say what was yours, Filth? What's your go-to?
Pizza gods come down and allow dirty Filth pizza. Just regular crust, little extra sauce, jalapeno, feta cheese, pineapple.
I'm gonna have to write that down. I never thought jalapeno or feta cheese. Yeah,
little feta for the salty, a little bit of jalapeno for the burny, and pineapple for the sweet. It's a triforce of flavor, the black triangle of flavor, if you will.
Very powerful. Very powerful. I'm writing that down.
However, I follow this other artist. He draws on X. He draws birds like with pencil crayons and do like really realistic drawings. And his go-to is pepperoni, pineapple, and mushrooms. But he says that the secret is it has to be the pepperoni, the small pepperoni, that when you cook it, it goes into a bowl and the grease forms in the center. That's his thing. He like swears by it. I was like, you know what? I better try that. But feta cheese is my favorite cheese. So
I'm writing that down. We have a lot of pizza in this house. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, my girl is a pizza fanatic. She'll eat it every day of the week. So we have it a lot here. So I'm going to try that feta cheese, jalapenos, see what that's like.
Random Guy and Timmy Senor bought me some pizza from, I think it was Pizza Rock in Vegas, the ham and pineapple. And I just couldn't, I can't have like that. I've never had a ham and pineapple as good as that ever before or again. So the bar was set with the ham and pineapple. I know people dig on pineapple on pizza, but
my goal,
not everybody can have a refined palate like us.
I think my pizza bucket list would be to go to Chicago or New York and get one of those huge slices of pizza that they everybody gets out there.
We have to roll it up like a doobie.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like what do you call that? That's cannoli. Is that? It's not a cannoli. What is that?
Well, cannoli is the pastry.
The pizza
It's rolled
pocket.
up. Oh,
What's the one?
like calzone or a
Cows? Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, those are good. There's a place in Edmonton. Well, it used to be in Edmonton. It was called New York Steak and Pizza, and they made the best calzones. They called them a stromboli though, and they were so good. It's like when you're like 20 years old and you're just staying up late because you're drinking coffee all night and everything, and it's like 3 a.m. and you order one of those, and it's like you mouth the whole thing to yourself when you wake up and go, "Geez, I ordered that."
Yeah, yeah. We used to have a few greasy late night spots that you go get some at 2 a.m. That's I was about 20 when I was going there, but yeah, you get good greasy stuff. I know, love. We making you hungry. I'm getting hungry too.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about this.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible.
Pineapple and
Now
chicken.
you have
or
me thinking,
Canadian
like, what do I have
bacon.
upstairs in the kitchen?
Crackers, Dave. You got crackers. That's all you're getting.
Okay, can we clarify
Salty
something
crackers.
right off the bat? There's no such thing as Canadian bacon. That's an American thing.
We're in America, so ergo Canadian bacon.
Yeah, but
What
there
is
is
Canadian
no
bacon then to
Canadian bacon.
Americans?
Canadian bacon, believe it or not, is a slice of ham, people. It's what it is. It's not bacon. It's a slice of ham.
Don't ruin the dream for us, being all literal and stuff. On our menu, it says Canadian bacon, so that's why we call it that. Yes, FAP. This is the type of pizza I'm talking about. Deep dish Chicago style, old mob style, 80-year business pizzeria. That's where I want to go.
Yeah, when you go into the pizza place and ask for a pizza and they get confused, and then like 45 minutes later they bring you the best pizza ever and then comp it for you and tell you to get the hell out. That's not a front or anything.
And here's the thing. I think most pizza connoisseurs don't even call it pizza, right? They call it pie, don't they? I think they call it pie.
I just think I always thought pizza pie was just like another word for it. Like, hey, I'm having a pizza pie. I'm having a pizza. Like,
I could be wrong. Any East Coasters chime in. If you're from the East Coast, I'm sure you know the answer. Technically, you are on the East Coast, though, Phil. So, yeah.
I'm not on the East Coast. How could I be on the East Coast? I'm stuck in I'm in Alberta.
I thought you were on the east side of well, okay. I may have that wrong too. I thought you were like Toronto, Ontario, out that way.
Oh God, couldn't even
No?
imagine that. No.
Oh,
No, I live
okay.
in Alberta. I'm a flatlander.
So what is
Not as flat as Saskatchewan?
I was going to say, what is the landscape comparable to your landscape if you were to compare it to America?
Well, Alberta has. I said this earlier. You weren't here though. Alberta has mountains, and we got lakes, we got prairies, we have deserts,
Dinosaur
we have tundra.
bones.
Yeah, dinosaur bones.
So it's like the Midwest. It's like Central America. Well,
like if you took like a little bit of, if you took a slice of Colorado and you took a slice of Nebraska, and you threw in some Montana, probably about that.
Got it. And Dave, what's your landscape look like? Is just trees? What we see is what we get? Is that what it is?
Lots of trees and lots of mountain views. Within an hour's drive of my house, there's about 500 lakes.
Yeah. Are you a fisherman?
I am. Believe it or not, I haven't fished up here.
What?
I don't have a boat.
You fish from shore. You don't have to have a boat. Come on.
Tried that, not with too much success.
Wow.
Well, if you have any fishing stuff, Dave, you get a hold of me.
Man, there you go. I know you have to have trout, all sorts of stuff up there.
Lots of pike in Alberta.
Lots of trout up here. Lots of what they call burbot.
Never heard of it.
It's like lake cod.
You guys get catfish up there?
I think there's some catfish up here.
Yeah, 5,000 lakes. I'd own at least 4 fishing poles and a fishing license. That's for sure.
Well, the gremlins decide to come back up. Look at that Grimloid. Alberta does more hunting probably than fishing, I'd say. Everybody in Alberta goes to BC to fish in BC.
Oh, correction. 500 lakes.
If you want lakes, you got to go to Manitoba. That's just basically like secretly, it's just a big lake, and we don't tell the rest of the world that.
Where is the ice line? Where's the ice line at in Canada? Like, where do you start getting into like year-round frozen stuff? How far up do you have to go?
We don't get like year-round frozen for the most part, unless you were up in like the Arctic, maybe. Because I know with my job, I do randomly once in a while ship out to. They're called Arctic co-ops, and co-op is like a company. It's a cooperative, is what it's short for, and they service like way up in. It's called Nunavut. It's the name of the territory, and it's like way up there in like the little tiny hamlets and stuff. You like look on the map. There's like 400 people that live there and junk. Sometimes we ship out ice augers and ice tents there in like summertime, but I don't think it like is completely frozen all the time. I could be wrong. I've never been up there. Never really read into it a lot. So, but for the most part, it's we're getting all our ice fishing junk in now, and by October, November, we'll be shipping out to places along in like Hudson's Bay and way up.
That's why I asked, because I would love to ice fish. That's one thing I would love to do is ice fish. That seems pretty cool.
It's fairly boring. You just kind of drill a hole in the ice, put up a tent, and you sit there, and you put your beverage in the water, and it just floats there. But during the day, it's really neat because you can see super deep into the water because it's so clear and the sunlight and everything. And
so not only is it a fishing hole, but it is an also impromptu ice box for your beer.
Yes.
Wow.
That is epic. I'm not sure about in America if you have like fishing limits and junk for certain places, and we're fairly strict on that.
Yeah, we do.
We're into that conservation stuff and everything, being the good Canadians that we are and everything. So
yeah, I gotta go up there. I really want to do it, or at least go to Alaska since it's still America. I don't know if Canadian.
You should go, Rob.
Where's that?
You should go to the Northwest Territories and go to the Headless Valley and look for the giants.
I'd love to go there.
What's there?
Giants.
It's a Canadian legend that they believe that there is either a long lost First Nations indigenous tribe, or that there is monsters like Sasquatch that do not like people in the area and will rip the heads off of people that come into their territory. Not cut.
Pull. They pull.
Rip.
It's ripped, like yoink.
Yikes.
The Honey Valley is what it's called.
And if you want to go
up there?
I have not.
Never.
You can't get there. I heard a few years ago a television crew wanted to go shoot in there, and they had to be flown in by helicopter, and they only had like 1 hour to shoot or 2 hours to shoot. The helicopter took off, dropped them off, went to leave, and within 3 minutes, landed back at the place, said, "Get your stuff back on here. We got to go."
Wow. I'm gonna have to look into that Nahanni Valley. Interesting. I never heard of
Nahanni
that.
Valley. Nahanni Valley.
And to be fair, I've tried to find guests that can talk about this, but there's like zero. There's like nothing. I even asked Travis Moostus about this. He's like, "There's not much that I can help you with." So if that guy's not helping you with like indigenous stuff, and like him and I are like pretty good buddies and everything, and there's just not a lot. And the original stories were gold miners that went up there, they found gold, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go back." And when people went back, all their friends were missing their heads. They were ripped off, like not cut, or like Dave said, they weren't cut. They weren't like sawn off or whatever. They pulled off, and it's like, sure, you could claim, thievery and whatever thought and whatnot, and robbery of the gold rush, but I mean, something else.
And so those stories go through the indigenous tribes there.
Yes.
Like are these stories? Okay. So if it comes from them, then yeah, okay. Then it likely is not a government story to cover up a covert UFO base in northwestern Canada.
There's people have also claimed that it's like a temperate area where they're, during the winter, it could be warm enough for dinosaurs to live there. I know that's just hearsay and whatnot and everything, but there was a video that I'd seen where I think it was in the 50s or 60s. There was a man and his wife. They went up there and they went up the Liard River that goes through there. And I'm trying to find the video. But the guy found gold and everything up there. The videos when they're going through the canyons and he's filming the walls of the canyons, like it just looks like places like where people could live. Like there's like pockmarks in the canyons. And
yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, if they were going to be out there, because your population centers are, condensed, right? So you have a lot of territory where no one lives supposedly. So actually, as far as that goes, so where do you about 4,000 miles from coast to coast, east to west coast of Canada? What are you from the southern border to the northern? How many miles or kilometers, I guess, for you guys, would you say?
Geez, I think it's like a 4-hour drive to Calgary and then 4 hours more to the border. So 10 hours maybe.
10 hours going from southern border to northern border, or I guess as far north as you can go.
As far north I can go is I'm not sure. I haven't gone further than Fort McMurray in Alberta, and that's kind of one of the last main pages. Here, I'm gonna post the video in the SOR group here. Oh, you're watching it, Dave. Oh no, wait, I'm watching it. Never mind. Anyways, I shared the link. This was Mel and Ethel Ross in 1958. And it's an 1.5-hour video. He explains what they did when they went up there. And it's really interesting, the footage and everything there. Thanks, mister. But if you ever get a chance to watch that video, I shared the link to there, you guys.
Yeah, in the SOR chat. Okay.
Hey, quickly, big thank you to Big Tex.
Yeah.
Hope your beard is doing well, Tex. Hope your cowboy hat's doing well. Thank you for the super chat, my man.
Yeah, Tex also said that's on his bucket list for a solo camp trip to, I guess, Nahanni, or maybe that's what we were talking about at the time. I don't know. I'm not going. I'll go with Dave Scott if he goes first in front of me. If he goes in front of me on the way in, okay.
I have to go last because I'll chronicleize. I'll be the analyst of everything. So I'll write it down in the spaced out radio annals of time. Draw the cartoons of it. Like, here's the cartoon of Dave and Rob getting beaten up by Sasquatch.
That's why I have to be back there with you, because I have to help you tell that story as we come back to civilization without Dave Scott.
And here's Tim shooting Dave in the foot, and here we are running away.
Yeah, yeah. There's I don't know, man. Dave, that filming you guys are doing up there. Have you stayed overnight yet?
We did in 2024. Oh, you didn't even hear what happened on the weekend, did you?
I haven't heard anything, man. I'm out the loop. I haven't heard anything.
Well, Tim and I went up there and we go check out our gifting site. Some things had moved. Not to the point where like they were all over the place. They just moved a little bit. And excuse me. And so we ended up looking around and kind of wandering around in that back area, and there was just like this big energetic pull that there was something big out there, something real big. So we kind of started walking around, and it was one of those days, man, when we're in the forest and like out of your peripheral vision, there's shit moving all over the place, right? And you turn and look and it's not there. Well, Tim sees something out of the corner of his eye. He turns and looks and he sees a blondish white mass kind of run through the trees. And we immediately thought that we were surrounded by wolves, which is quite possible up there because there are wolf packs that run.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, well, let's check it out. Let's go over there. So we start to cut our way across, and Tim stops us and he goes, no, we can't go that way. We have to go because if we go that way, then whatever that thing is, if it is a wolf, it's behind us, and he's just set the trap. Right. So I said, okay, well, let's cut in behind. So we walk back towards the gifting site. And as we're walking back to the gifting site, Tim sees something out of the corner of his eye again. And now he sees something big and brown start running through this meadow. Well, the meadow is where we had the incident where we couldn't breathe. And where that blonde thing was where the second part of where we couldn't breathe in the forest. And give me 2 seconds here. Okay, that
well. This is Spaced Out Radio and your host, Dave Scott.
All right, there we are, Robbie. So anyways, we walk into the meadow, and I said, well, let's look for the exit points. Where could this thing have gone? And there was an exit point that we came in on, which obviously it's not going to come out that way. There's another exit point on the left. There's an exit point on the right. Excuse me. And there's an exit point straight ahead, but they would have had to jump over a bunch of fallen logs.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're kind of looking around, Tim looks near where the fallen logs are, and he sees a face sitting beside a tree. He sees a face, and then the face just kind of vanished. I don't know if it pulled behind the tree or what, probably. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, I'm pulling a Lee Strauss. I'm like, hello, I'm Dave. This is Tim. How are you? We're here to see you. And it was like, I'll explain that after. So Tim then hears something move on his left, and he's looking around, and he looks, and he sees a conical shaped head and shoulders. And as his eyes start to fix in on what it is, it drops. And we go back and we're like, okay, well, let's go back over there. So we go back over there, and it's literally 15 feet from our gifting site. So here's what I think happened. I think that they were playing, like, the energy was so much fun, dude. Like, there was no fear, no nothing. It felt like we were playing hide and go seek with them. Okay. And we got to the gifting site, and my question was, why, excuse me, why did they bring us back to the gifting site? And there was nothing moved, nothing out of the ordinary. We're looking around, and then I just got this feeling, and I said, Tim, and it's on video. I said, Tim, I just got this feeling. I think they brought us back here because this is a safe zone for us, number one. And I said, number two, I get the feeling that they're asking us to go back to our vehicle, not leave the area, but just go back to our base camp. Okay. And that's what we did. And it's really freaking cool. It's really cool that Tim had all the action. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry for the yawning. Tim had all the action, and it was fun, man. Like, there was no fear at all. There was nothing scary about being there. There was nothing scary about where, were we in danger, whatever it was. Look at those hairy arms. And it was just Robbie, it was just a crazy unique experience. Now, the real awesomely screwed up part of it all was I talked to Robin Haynes yesterday with Tim, and one of the first things out of Robin's mouth was, what did you guys do up there? And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I'm very vague with any psychic. I'm very vague because I want them. It's their job. If they're truly psychic, it's their job to tell me what happened.
Right.
Dude, Robin has never been up there. She doesn't know where things are. She doesn't know where the gifting site is. She may have seen our videos. She may have seen whatever. Okay, I don't know. But the one thing I do know is she's never been up there. She doesn't know the location. She doesn't even know where I live. And dude, the word out of her mouth when I said, well, what do you mean, was, it's like you guys were having a kegger or some sort of party up there. She goes, did you see? She goes, how many did you see? She goes, because I'm detecting there was like 6 up there. And I'm like, I didn't see any. I said, it was all on Tim, right? Tim was seeing everything. And she was like, she then explains that the 3 in the back, she goes, there was, one second, I just want to see if this fires. Okay. She then says, she goes, okay, at the end of the trail where you guys had the problem breathing? I'm like, yeah. She goes, that's where the blonde one was. The blondish white one. And that's exactly what Tim saw.
I have to go cut up a pig. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, Dirty.
All right, Phil.
Goodbye, everybody. Love you.
Talk to you soon. Do you go into it with any obviously, if you continuously go, do you have a feeling that you're going to run into a not too nice situation involving the phenomenon? You think it's possible?
T-Bone, my man, thank you, buddy. We worry about it. It's always in the back of our mind, especially when it starts to get dark.
Yeah.
Rob, it would be the equivalent, because you're a city guy, okay? It would be the equivalent of you being in a very, every city has those really tight, dark alleys that are kind of claustrophobic.
Yep.
Okay. It would be the equivalent of that from a street view.
Yeah, I get it.
Because you don't know where they are. And it's not just them. At any time in that area, there could be a grizzly bear, a black bear, a wolf pack, a cougar, a moose, especially now at this time of year where they're foraging. They're looking for food for winter. They're looking to pack on a few extra pounds for the winter. They're looking for, it's almost mating season here. Mating season, or what we call the rut, happens between now and the beginning of December. And so it's you're battling two fronts. You're battling the animals and you're potentially battling the creatures you don't know. And come dusk, when it gets to dusk, because it's only Tim and I, we don't take any chances. Right. We're not going into the forest with a flashlight, okay, and a walkie-talkie, say, hey, I'll be at base camp, Tim, you go wander in. We're not doing that. Tim and I have had to have some serious conversations about it, leading into it. And on number one of Secrets of the Forest, it was, we put it on there, which was, we basically I think it was part 1 or 2. We literally came up with a rule. Let's say, for instance, let's just say Tim I'm going to use Tim as an example. He wouldn't do this, but let's say he's like, hey man, I'm going to go check something out. You stay here. That doesn't work with us. Like, we go together for safety. Okay. You break an ankle, you trip, maybe a tree falls, because there is deadfall that's still standing up there, right? Maybe a woodpecker's chipped it up enough to make the tree weak. Maybe the wind picks up. Okay. We do everything together. We do not separate at all. If something did happen, let's say that, let's say, Rob, you say, hey man, I'm just going to walk 30 feet this way and I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Just going to go take a piss. And you come back and say, I'm gone. Like, I've vanished. The rule is you do not look for me. You get the hell out of there and you call police. You get as quickly as you can to call police, but you get the hell out of there.
That's smart.
Okay. We also have a rule about if say for instance, one of us is attacked. Okay, let's say a dog man came out of the trees and attacked one of us and started dragging one of us off. Okay, the other one gets the hell out. We also have a rule that at any time, if we start feeling bad energy or bad juju or whatever it may be, we leave. So let's say, Rob, you and I are there together and all of a sudden you start getting a feeling like, I need to get the hell out of here. I need to go. like something is not right here. I'm not feeling comfortable. I need to leave. It doesn't matter what my position is on it. We leave.
Right.
We've had, like, I can tell you right now, we have had 3 weekends since we started this. We have had 3 weekends where Tim has said, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not going, and I don't think we should go. And I go, okay. All right. I'm cool with that. The last weekend was actually, pardon me, that's happened twice. On the Labor Day long weekend, we didn't go because both Tim and I separately had really hard, bad weeks at our daytime job.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just exhausted. So, he's like, dude, I'm out for tonight. And I went, you know what? I like that call. So
here's what I ask anyone that I talk to that does Sasquatch investigation, research, whatever you want to call it. What is your purpose, and then what do you hope to accomplish?
we don't know. So the way we look at Flight 21 is, and that's a good question, Rob. We know the cause. The cause is the crash site. Okay. The cause is a crash site. We don't know the effect. The effect being why, because of the crash site, is there Sasquatch there? Is there UFOs there? Is there aliens? Why is there we can understand the disembodied voices, EVPs. We get that. Okay. It's a haunted location. What's with the voices in the forest trying to lure us in? Okay. What is making this area? Now, Merle's girlfriend actually had a really good theory. She actually said, have you guys ever thought of the idea that maybe when the plane came down, it hit a Sasquatch?
Mm.
And we'd never thought of that before. Now, I don't think that would be the case because of the UFOs and the aliens that have been seen there. But, it is,
so are you going to open up the to bring attention to the story itself?
No. This is our investigation has nothing to do with the plane crash. Okay. And we have to be very, very careful with that because it still is an open investigation. Right. It's it's a criminal case. It's Canada's largest unsolved mass murder. Right. And so even though it's a 60-year-old cold case, we're not tampering with anything at the crash site. We may go visit it. We may film in there, but I think it would be absolutely shallow to try and go in there and pull a Ghost Adventures. Can you tell us who put the bomb on the plane? Who put the bomb on the plane? Like, I think that would be totally disrespectful to the area.
And so it was brought down by a bomb.
Yeah, there was a bomb on board in one of the bathrooms.
Okay.
Right.
Now, for instance, right, if you're out there with the medium, someone that can receive energies like that, if they talk to you,
but here's
will you ignore that?
Here's the thing, bro. When you're there, you can pick it up yourself.
Yeah.
Like that is the trippy part, man. Is you can pick it up, yourself. Like you start feeling the energy around you. Okay. You start like
And what is that energy though? Explain that. Is that like the someone
it's just
walks
a
in the
feel for
room?
nature. It's a feel for
Okay.
nature
Aura.
where like give you an example. Okay. If I to equate it to what you would know because you've never lived in a forest area. Okay. I, I am very naive about the streets. I'm naive about people. I'm naive about if there's a potential problem. But when you go into those areas, Rob, let's say you go to the 7-Eleven at 1 o'clock in the morning because you're craving a slushy or a Pepsi or some chicken wings or whatever it may be.
I've done
And
that. Yeah.
all of a sudden you get that feeling, I got to get out of here because there's just tension. You can feel that tension that the place is going to be robbed
Your
or
spidey senses. Yeah.
or there's fighting outside or the bar just emptied and now all the 20 somethings are coming in here drunk as hell and they're going to start shit. I need to leave.
You're
You,
right.
you,
Right.
you've had that feeling before?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's what
Well, I'm
it's
still
like.
here.
That's okay. That sixth sense that you have is what happens in the forest. So,
Mm.
example, when we walked in to the gifting site that day on Sunday, when we walked in there and immediately felt after a few minutes that there was something big in there. Like,
Yeah.
and what you do, Rob, okay, you go through your Rolodex of what you recognize. Your body will recognize different parts of energy. Okay. It's like when you're at home, before you unlock the door, when you're on your way home from work and you've had a bad day at work and you get a mile or two from your house and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I can't wait to get home. The energy just feels great. Or it's like, uh-oh, something's wrong. This is going to continue at home. You know how you have that energy feeling. You could tell the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
yeah.
it's
For
like
sure.
that. And it's like that in the forest where you go through your Rolodex of emotions. Okay, it doesn't. I've been around bears. Pardon me. I've been around black bears. I've never been around grizzlies. I've been around deer. I've been around mountain lions. You go through your Rolodex of all those different energy signatures and you're like, okay, it doesn't feel like this, it doesn't feel like that, doesn't feel like this, it doesn't feel like that. And a lot of people will look at you and say, oh, that's just all bullshit. Um, that's not that doesn't happen. Well, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
See, that's why I asked you that because I wanted it to be clear because when we talk and we have conversations, we talk in a way that's understandable to people within the community, but people outside don't get it. So the energy you talk about, so being descriptive about and relating it to other types of situations where you feel the same energy, I think makes it tangible when you now go forward speaking about this. So it's more than just energy, it's the sixth sense that you have. It's that intuition. It's the gut feeling. It's the spidey senses. So when people hear that, because everybody has those, so then then they get what you say when you say energy. But energy is a blanket term that we can understand. But I think you've clarified yourself there, and it makes a lot more sense when you say that, especially on the videos
Yeah.
about the feeling that you're getting.
Yeah. And a lot of people will call that woo. But is it really woo when it's a natural human condition? Because you know what? The one thing that I have learned through this is we all have that ability to do that. You adapt to your environment. Okay. I mean, Rob, there are places, if I came to visit you, let's say you invited me to your home. Okay. I fly down to California. I stay at Chateau G. Okay.
Which you're welcome to anytime.
And I know, and the door's always open for you up here too. You know that. Okay. I stay at Chateau G. And then all of a sudden, let's say you and I are, hanging on out. And I'm like, you know what, man? I'm just going to run to the corner store. I'm feeling like I need some potato chips.
Right.
And you're like, well, the first thing you're going to do is, whoa. What corner store are you going to? Are you going to the one at the left or the one on the right? Because if you go to the one on the right, that's going into a bad neighborhood. They're not going to take too well to Canadians there.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you go to the one on the left, you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to tell me that because of the area where you live. You're familiar with it. You're familiar. It's just like I would tell you point blank, let's say you came up here and I'm at my daytime job. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to take a drive in the forest here. I'm going to be like, okay, well, if you have to get out of your vehicle, okay, number one, make sure your vehicle's full of gas. Number two, which trails are you taking? So there's this whole safety protocol. Like, when we go into the forest, here's something a lot of people don't know. When we go into the forest, we have people who will wait for a text message. We have a time. So, example with Mrs. SOR, she knows if we're not home by 2 a.m., call the police.
Right.
Okay. Call the police because something has happened. Maybe it's a flat tire. Maybe it's something worse. Okay. But call the police at 2 a.m. Right. That's just the way it is. And if it's summertime where, it's bright out until 11 o'clock at night, then it's 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. Right. So she sets her alarm. And I know Tim's wife does the same. And it's about safety, because we're going into an area where there is no cell phone, and when we say we're going into that area, so if we say, hey, we're going to flight 21, we're not going to detour off and not go to flight 21 and go someplace else. That's not the way it's going to happen. Right? We're going to be right there, somewhere between my home or the gravel road from when we cross the cattle guard, where the signal, as soon as you cross the cattle guard, your signal disappears on your phone. From that cattle guard to flight 21, we're going to be on that road. And we're not going to deviate. We're not going to go off on a separate trail, and if all of a sudden, let's say they find my Jeep on a different trail or turned over on a tree stump. Yeah, that's aliens, by the way. That ain't us. That is not us.
Do you take beacons with you?
No. We probably should.
I would, because what if the Sasquatch grabbed you and took you off somewhere and no cell signal? At least you could hit the emergency beacon to locate yourself.
Dude, it's a great death if that happens. I'm okay with that one.
I don't know.
Not everybody gets
know, man.
I like to be unique sometimes. Not everybody gets that one. We don't wander off a lot. Okay. Like, the challenge that we have is trying to find people who will commit to it.
To going out.
And if the spot will accept you.
Yeah.
Okay. If the phenomena will accept you, okay, you can join our team.
Yeah.
Right. It's just the way it is.
And the energy thing goes both ways, because I come in the forest, which I'm at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, so I do go into the forest and I pass through all the time. But
Robbie, we're just gonna
I don't spend a lot of time there.
Hearing about
It'd be easier for you to come here and we go to the Sierra Nevada mountains here, really.
Yeah.
But
well, I just want to see if this plays here. Give me like
okay.
10 seconds here. Because I do want to bring up another part to what you asked, because we take a lot of criticism over it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that fire's good. All right. Do.
I know you're out there somewhere. This is the new totalitarian state. 1,000 eyes are waiting for you to break a state.
Put us together, my friends.
We're watching.
We own the night.
Love it.
I don't have it all memorized. So.
I know you're out there somewhere. We'll shut that down. All right. One of the criticisms that we have taken over the last couple months is a lot of people coming up to us saying, what are you doing going in armed? Sasquatch doesn't like guns. They're not going to come around you because you're carrying guns. We don't have a choice. Okay. Right. And it isn't because of we're trying to look tough on camera or anything like that. Dude, I'm not worried about getting mauled by a Sasquatch. I'm worried about, getting mauled by a bull moose that's 1,800 pounds. I'm worried about getting mauled by a grizzly bear that's 1,200 pounds. I'm worried about getting attacked by a wolf pack because they're hungry, and wolf packs are known not to kill for food, but to kill just because they want to kill. Okay. I'm worried about a mountain lion that's 200 plus pounds. Okay. Jumping on me and grabbing me by the back of the neck. I'm worried about black bear, a mama black bear, okay, wandering through our area with her cubs and getting defensive right off the bat. That's what I worry about. Okay. And what a lot of people don't see on camera, when they're, giving their critique over it, is we actually, before we do anything, we give a very, very emotional speech to the phenomena and to the beings and the creatures that are around us. And we tell them every time, hey, to our friends, the Sasquatch, we want to remind you that we are armed. Okay. But we will not raise this pointy stick to you, because we are here coming out of you as peace and love, man. It's all peace and love, and then we will say, we ask all other predatory animals, bears, cougars, we go through the list, to please stay back. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to be hurt by you. Okay, because we come in contact with each other and create a bad situation. So we're putting the voice out there to the forest. We're putting the energy out there to the forest and the energies to the animals to try and connect with them. Basically saying, hey guys, this is not a good place for you to be today. Like, we've wandered areas where all of a sudden it's like, oh man, there's black bear energy around here. Let's keep our eyes open. And then all of a sudden in the trees, you start hearing, something moving, and it's a black bear. It is because it sounds like a black bear. Okay. And so we put it out there every time we go in there. We burn tobacco. And at the same time, we say, thank you for allowing us back. You remember me. I'm Dave. This is Tim. And we want to say thank you for allowing us. So we go through this meditation speech with the area. So the phenomena, the critters, the creatures, the spirits, the aliens, or whoever is there hears us. And, we don't put that on camera because for a lot of people, that would kill the credibility of what we're doing, unfortunately. I have no problem with it being on camera, but, all the people who are anti-woo, anti-belief in anything, unless, it's solid proof, they're not going to buy what we do because of that. We're out there for our own safety, man. You just don't jump into it and say, let's go investigate this trail. Let's go investigate that trail. You just don't do that.
And you shouldn't have to explain that type of stuff. This common sense type of stuff, but there are people out there that just don't get it. One thing I would probably do is at the beginning of each video, put that in a little short paragraph that shows up on the screen before you get into the video. Like, hey, we carry weapons for protection for X, Y, and Z. That way the randoms can read that and they won't even have to ask a silly question like that. But, and then some more of the stuff that you just said there, kind of fit it in a nice little paragraph, have it show up on the screen right before you get into the video. And I think that'll, calm a lot of that down. But that all the things you just named are reasons why I don't go into the forest. Yeah, grizzly bears, black bears with mama black bears, mountain lions. Those are the reasons I stay away from there because of the threat. And you would think anybody would know that with common sense that you may want to protect yourself if you find yourself in a situation like that. But some people, you have to write it out, and maybe that's something
I agree
that will work.
Robbie, I'm going to say goodnight here.
As I will as well.
Appreciate you,
I'm
brother.
Get up out of here. You already know, man. Hey, look, getting through it, making things happen, moving the needle. That's what we're doing. So I like what you guys are doing over there. It looks good. You got your TV screen adjusted to where it shows up, and that's what I was telling you as well. The because you said the studio is dark, and I think, well, you may have to deal with that unless you know how to do all the aperture stuff on the camera, because you can balance it out that way where you don't have to have the studio as dark. You have to mess with like the f-stops on the camera.
I'm getting used to it now. It
looks good. Yeah, comes up good on TV.
Yeah, appreciate you. And by the way, thank you so much for running live yesterday with the hearings. You were amazing with that. I was watching at work, watching what you were doing and everything, and you did a fantastic job, my friend.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
All right, guys. Tomorrow night we'll do another test because we got to get the audio working properly with the music that fires. So we'll see you all tomorrow night. And thank you tonight to our super chatters. Didn't have to do that. Susan, Luna, Tex, and T-Bone, my man. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Like I said, we'll be back with guests on Monday. We're just finished cleaning things up. The studio is finally set up the way we want. And we'll see you soon, okay? Don't forget to hit subscribe and tell a friend. Good night, everybody.